to the hip, hop, the hip to the hip.
Embrace the crowd. This is the most incredible, phenomenal, improbable, maybe impossible moment that I've ever witnessed and had the opportunity to call.
73 yards, and the Tigers lead 43 to 38.
I'm a big believer in the power prayer. They'll be talking about that play for years to come.
Talk about a Hail Mary.
We christen every miracle by giving it a name, and so there have been names given to the play officially called Little Rock. As Chris said, the prayer in Jordan-Hare, the prayer on the plains. But my personal favorite actually came from Father Bill at St. Michael's here at Auburn, who simply called it the Immaculate Deflection. And it has led to a fantastic showdown here at the Iron Bowl, Chris.
Tom, the play is so great that it lends itself to 4 or 5 catchy nicknames, and that's one reason why Malzahn feels like his team has the it factor. Paul Feinbaum joins us now, attending his 34th consecutive Iron Bowl. Many of these people are your radio callers, and you provided kind of the public forum, the lunatic fringe of this rivalry, Paul. This is a day for rivalries. What sets this one apart?
Bino Cook once said, it's a hate rivalry because it's like the Israelis and the Palestinians living together every day of the year. There is a lot of hate. There's a lot of terrible things that happen. We saw just a block or two from here what Harvey Updike did, poisoning those trees. But there's also a redemptive quality of this. Alabama fans had vigils after the tree incident, and when the tornado struck Tuscaloosa on April 27, 2011, Auburn fans and Auburn coaches and Auburn players were the first to arrive. So there are some good things, even though there are a lot of hate as well.
The setting is important. Paul Bryant said he would never play here at Auburn. He called this place a cow college. What does it mean to these people to have a game this big here at Auburn?
Well, I just saw Pat Dye a minute ago, and in 1989, this was the first time this game was ever played here. Columnists like me said, you can't do that. The game should be at Legion Field, where the ticket takers wore Alabama Crimson Tide hats. That's how impartial it was. Coach Dye said when we had this game here in 1989, it was like tearing down the Berlin Wall. It was that important.
If you'd said before this season this game today would decide the SEC West, you'd have called your callers crazy. No chance. 49-0 Bama last year. What's the level of concern or confidence for Alabama's fans coming into this place as big favorites again?
Well, I don't think there is that much. Alabama plays games like this all the time. Auburn has played some games like this. Don't forget, in 04, they nearly won the national championship. They did win a couple of years ago with Cam Newton. They think they're going to win it this year, but I think the Alabama fan base looking ahead a little bit to next week.
So they see it as a stepping stone. Auburn sees it as an opportunity for a monumental win. There's no net out here, Paul. You're surrounded by Auburn people, but I'm going to have to ask you, make a prediction who wins this big Iron Bowl showdown today.
I love coming to Auburn. I've been coming here for 34 years, and I would love to say you're going to win the game. Alabama 31, Auburn 20.
All right, Paul, we'll turn it back away slowly here as we keep our There's still some plenty more.
What's this guy?
Kirk, so far no one has yet called for the big rivalry Saturday upset anywhere around the country.
Well, this game's being played in Jordan-Hare. Auburn's had 2 weeks to get their defense ready for A.J. McCarron. They've had 2 weeks for Gus Malzahn to come up with a way to try to not be one-dimensional and throw the football. But at the end of the day, A.J. McCarron and passing will be the difference. You like that? His passing is the difference in this game. I like Alabama.
Raises the other. Hey, he picks the other team. That's the way we do it.
Not so fast.
That's right.
Listen, the difference in the game, it's got to be Nick Marshall passing the ball.
Yeah.
Auburn's been one-dimensional pretty much all season, but Nick Marshall's going to come up big, and first of all, it's not going to be an upset.
Okay. All right.
You better not pick Bam after giving the pregame speech. Mr. Corso.
Yes, all right.
8-game winning streak.
8 games, all right. I've already picked Alabama 2 times this year.
Yep.
And they won both times. But I picked the underdog at home 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, you sure have.
And they have won.
Yes.
You're on fire.
Who is the home underdog this week?
Auburn Tigers.
Oh, Auburn Tigers.
3 in a row.
Right,
It's 3 in a row.
This is the only school that has a mascot head that won't let me put it on the head.
They won't?
No, he won't let me put it
not give
in.
up.
That's right, they won't let. So, Charles, I got another idea for you.
Yes, sir.
Play my song.
song. He doesn't know Leonard Skinner even does it.
Give it! Yeah. Roll Tide!
You come to Auburn and say Roll Tide. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me. Enjoy your rivalry.
On. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, give it, pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got.